Welcome to the Flight Decker, everybody. I'm Delta and you are watching Planet Coaster on my channel. This is the beta and this is Phoenix Park. We are in the west at the moment and I was just admiring the scenery here. Let's take a look around. Last episode I left you with this coaster building here. The roof was a little plain, so I added this little well, I don't really, it's like a shed, I think, on top with a boat inside. Some plants, stair here, lamps, little wood plank here, more stairs and a door inside here. This is half a door, but it's the idea that counts. It's nice, I think. Looks cool from the outside. Over here, if the view screen wants to come with me, there's another one of these skulls. We have another one of those here already, so that's nice. That's all cool. I think the building is done. The thing we're going to do today is the coaster. Actual coaster, so that's going to be fun. I'm feeling up for it. I also, in between episode, added this campsite over here, just a little scenery. Since I don't think I would have done anything else in this corner if there wouldn't have been scenery, so it's a perfect place for it. And I think that's it. Something that I also added, I just think of that now, are these lanterns here. I've added some here as well, because you can set the time actually. And if we set the time to 10 PM, when it's a little dark, it was incredibly dark throughout the park. And maybe we'll see, there we go, there it jumps truly over. And now with these lights, you know, it's a little bit, you notice the effect of these lanterns here and there. They need to be added here too, I think. So let's duplicate them. I should learn those shortcuts. That's probably beneficial. And another one over here. Perfect. But that's also nice. This fire here also helps lighting up the place. I could add some lights here. Let's do that together. For the rest of the episode, or at least part of the rest of the episode, if that makes any sense, I am planning to, how do you say it, make a time lapse. So we're going to cut out in a few moments. I'm going to build the coaster in time lapse, and then when we get back we take a look at the coaster. I tried to make a coaster in my, how do you call it, in my testing world today. And it's difficult. It's a challenge. I liked it, but it was a real challenge for me, at least. Once the coaster was built, I had to, of course, make it so that people want to go in it, and that was a challenge. And once I have the coaster built up here, I'll show you what I mean with that in up close, because yeah, it was difficult. It's sometimes you have three. Oh, I will show it when we get there. Yeah, I can try and explain it now, but it will just be vague, I think. So that's not a good idea. So let's add this final torch here, and beautiful. I'll start building this coaster in a time lapse, and I will see you after the time lapse, and we'll see how it turned out and how to optimize it for the audience. So let's go. And we're back. As you see, I just started the first test. Let's see if we can turn those height markers off. That was a challenge finishing this one. It wasn't going exactly as I planned it, but let's see if it works. If it goes all the way around the coaster. Doesn't look like it failed. It's just not so exciting. So let's look at the heat maps. Boring parts over here. Let's see if we can fix this. I think we can fix it by making it go down a little more. See what that does. Ooh, it actually seems to do quite a lot. You see most of this track's now at least in the green or orange part. And it's... wow! I think this is actually good enough. Stop test. This is the coaster. Wow! I don't think I'm happy with this part though. So let's edit it a little bit. The thing I don't think exactly like that it's all the way unsupported here. Because it runs over this building. I don't think the game thinks it can place those support beams. So that means that the entire thing is... well, it looks kind of unsupported. Let's see if we extend it a little like this. Yes, now it has some support. If we select this part and we move it a little like now. Can we, well, maybe we can smooth it. Like this maybe. And then this area over here, maybe we can, if we move this one slightly. No. think that we might be able to do this. No. This needs some smoothing though. And then I'm gonna try this again. I think if we manage to pull this out far enough, we might actually get a support beam over here. Doesn't seem to want to place it. Oh, there's one over there now. Excellent. Let's look at this section now. This fine-tuning is something I have a little trouble with still. I will need to test it again in a moment. I don't think there's any way to make an extra support over here. Maybe we can. Maybe this doesn't work. I don't think. Nah, this is. No, don't think it'll work. Let's test it again though. Let's see if it what it says now. If it's still all in the green, or if we messed it all up. I think we can add a little support thing here in the building mode. But for that to be something I want to do, it first needs to be all green. So let's see. Looks like it's going a little slow here. So you might need to create another dip there. Let's see. Yeah, boring. Excitement. This part again. Okay, so let's go over here. Lower it so we can create a little speed there. Picks up speed here. And pause. I think I want to lower this as well. Why don't you let me? Slightly over here, slightly down. And then let's smooth this. Yeah, better. Go. Whee! Maybe you can make this dip a little deeper. See what that does. More greens, or at least greener. Maybe we can erase this. And then we want to lower this. Let's grab this as well. This is a part I had a lot of trouble with in the testing coaster I was building. In my testing world, it was it just once it looked like I wanted it to look, I couldn't get it to be all greens and popular. And once I did finally achieve that, the line started filling up and all happiness. But let's see what it does now. Greener. Still a little red, but green here. Less better. All green. Okay, done. Open it. Boom. That's the first coaster for you. Don't have a name for it yet, but that's okay. This is a little unsupported still, so let's see if we can do something about that. Edit building. Custom. I think if we go to columns and we and I think in a moment we also need to change the color of track a little. Can't actually reach it. That's a shame. That is a shame indeed. Let's see if we can do it like this. Don't think we can. No, it won't let us. Okay, unsupported. I don't really like that. Nope, I'm sorry, Mr. Coaster, we're gonna close you. We need to change it. Let me close you and then edit you. And if I don't get it to work fast, then I think I'll do it off camera, because I really want it to work properly and look properly before I call it done. So I need this darn pillar here to form. Why won't it? There you go. That's one. I'd love one over here too, actually. Like that. Excellent. Let's see this one. I don't think we'll get this one to look properly. Maybe if we... No, I don't see it happening. No, no pillar there. That means that the area between this one and this one... But this is going to be boring again. The game is going to be all like, yeah, that's boring. So over here, this piece. Pillar, yes, nice. Then this area. Let's dunk it down. And then we're gonna need to run another test. Every time you make a little change to the coaster, you need to test it again for safety, and or at least I think safety. But at least for the marks, the test ratings over there. There we go. Over the coaster, up there. Little dip. Bigger dip. Let's go to the heat maps. Put it to excitement, we know that's going to be the problem. And it's boring again. So let's go over here. And then go over here and raise it as much as we can. We might also be able to see what it does. Not much better. Yeah, pillar's still there. That's very good. Let's see what it does now. It might be good. It might be good. There she goes. I wonder, would we be able to lower this a little bit more? This should be smooth anyway. Okay, I'll go back to off camera for a short moment. I'll fix it and I'll show you the end results. Bye. I am back after what feels like 6 hours, but it was actually more like 45 minutes. I have everything in the green here. Test ratings for excitement, fear and nausea are all good. or at least good enough to be positive here. We can look at some heat maps and excitement. This is all quite boring, and the rest is actually all green, so that's good. Fear, where are my people scared? This is a scary bit, this is a scary bit, and apparently this is a very boring bit. Well, that makes sense. Nausea. People get nauseous here. Well, that's fine. Not nauseous enough to dislike the coaster. Speed. This is slow. This is a very fast area. I see 42 miles per hour. Why does it say miles? Well, that's fine. G-forces. I don't really. I'm not gonna pretend to know what this all, how this all involves. The fear, excitement, and nausea factors. I can imagine it involves it somehow, but I don't know how exactly. Anyways, oops, that's where the camera freaks out. Coaster is ready to go, so let's open it. That's the building. Boom! Coaster is open. Let's see if there are people going to... Are you going to the coaster? Yes, they are going to the coaster already. What are we going to... what are they going to pay for it? Let's take a look at finances. $10 per ticket. And I see an entire stream of people walking this way. I hope they're all going into the coaster. That would be fan-frickin-tastic. I think we should take a ride along the coaster. Let's take seat number 2. Let's enjoy this ride. We'll glide down the track, and as soon as we are back at station, I think it's time to end this episode, because I've been on this long enough. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Are we about to go? People in there? Okay. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I most certainly did. The first coaster here is done. I'm of course curious about a name, so if you have any name suggestions, then please let me know. I'm gonna enjoy this, I think. Here we go. Up the ramp. And we're up there, and... Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nice. The corners feel really smooth. Nice. I enjoyed this episode. Hope you did too. I will see you in the next episode. And until then, have a nice time. Goodbye.